So guys, easy steps to achieve a perfect thumbnail. So we're going to be heading over to our Capcut. Here is my Capcut. I head over to it, click on new project, and then here your gallery. I want to work with one of these AI pictures, right? So I think I'll be picking this. I want a background that is, but yeah, this one, I think this one is okay. Just pick a picture you want to work with, right? I still feel like changing this. If you want to change it, just go like me. I want to change this one now. Looking for replace. Here is replace. I'm going to replace it because I think it's not giving me what I want. Okay, I think I'll work with this, right? So the first thing you need to do is head over to your test. Here is test. Click on the test and click on add test, right? And here we have the fonts. Okay, look at what the font looks like. We have system, we have a lot of it, a whole lot of it. Here we have the pro. You see what the test is looking like. Let's put easy thumbnails. Let me type in easy thumbnails. Easy thumbnails. I'm going to click here to make it go down with Capcut. With Capcut, right? So here it is. Go down to your fonts. Here are a lot of fonts we have here. You just choose what you want. You can go for elegance, right? Is the free version. Here is flexible, pro version. You can also go for pro. This is thumbnail we're doing, and you don't need to pay for just a thumbnail, right? So that's pretty much it. Just choose what you want your thumbnail to look like. So I think I'll be leaving it at this resolve, right? So let's leave it at resolve, and then we'll click on the style. Just choose the style you want your thumbnail to come out in. Just choose what your thumbnail you want it to look like, the letters, right? So here let's leave it at this first, the original, right? So let's leave it. Go to stroke. We have stroke, different options. There's glow if you want to make it glow a bit, but I don't think I'll be okay. If at all I'm going for this glow, I'll be changing the style, right? Here you can change your style. You can change anything you want to change here. We have background. Here is what the background is looking like. Easy thumbnail with Capcut, right? We have shadow. Just play around with it. Anything. We also have curve. This curve depends on. Here I'm not going to be using curve because it's not necessary, but normally I think you as a YouTuber you'll be seeing letters like this in thumbnails, right? This is how they actually achieve that in this curve. Look at it. You see the curve here under style, then curve. So but I'm not going to be working with curve, so let's leave it as it is. Okay, there's spacing. There's a whole lot of things here, so just go around to make your choice, right? And you're good to go. Just make sure, and when you're choosing a thumbnail, try to choose something that there is effects where you can also choose. There is this effect and is a pro. I'm going to pick it that way. The pro version, right? So I'm going to just pick it that way because at the end of the day I'm not paying for it. Yes. So if you want to know how to do that, just stay tuned to the end. So there are a lot of options here. In this effect, there's basics. There's basic. Here is the basic ones, basic thumbnails, as in the one you see regularly. The luminance, the ones that has lights like this on it. You just have to be careful while choosing this font, how you want your font to look like, because some of them, they look beautiful, but another question you should be asking yourself is that, is your, this is multicolor, right? You can see it's written here multicolor. So some of them you can pick it hoping that it's just beautiful in the eye. No, we don't choose thumbnails like that, especially in the letters. You have to check the one, as in go for a thumbnail, an effect where a viewer sees your thumbnail, they can easily read what is on it without without stressing. Here we have yellow, we have red, we have blue, we have a lot of it, a whole lot of it, right? So because of this, my particular this particular video now is having a lot of background already in it. A lot of things is happening there. You may want to go for a thumbnail, an effect that you know that can, you say this one is complementing this particular background, right? It's complementing it for me. I don't know about you, but it's complementing it so well. They can easily read it. Easy thumbnails with Capcut. You can as well even leave the easy thumbnails. Then let's just do it this way. Easy thumbnails. We leave it at easy thumbnails, right? Then you go back, click on this check button. Let's leave it at that, right? Then with Capcut, okay, I want to make this creative. I want to add Capcut's logo here. So to do that, I'll go back and head over to overlay this way, add overlay. I'll go look for our Capcut logo that you must have downloaded from Google or anywhere. Here I screenshotted it from Pinterest because I didn't have the time. So here is what it's looking like. Here I'm going to crop it out. Maybe if you download yours, it will come just the way it's supposed to be. But here I'm going to be cropping it. So to crop it, to click on it and look for transform. Here's transform, then resize. I want to resize it to what I want it to look like, right? Okay. Resize it. I'm pinching it in so that it will look a bit realistic, right? So this is it. This is what it's looking like, and I want to fix it on this lens like this. So if you watch is big, but let me just drag it down so that anybody that is seeing this thumbnail is seeing Capcut symbol. Everybody knows Capcut already, so this is not a new thing, right? So that's pretty much it. Once we have it this way, go back to test and a lot of things on it, but let's just try. Here you're seeing enter test is having the same font because that's the last font I used, the last effect and the last everything I used in my test. That's why it's looking exactly that way. You see it here. So here I'm going to be adding my text with so here I want to change the style. I want to change the effect, sorry. So here I'm going to be going for a different style. I want to go for a different style. I don't want it to be the same color. So make sure you're choosing a color that can be read easily. Right? So this is editing it back to thumbnail made easy. This is me trying to be creative now. You have to be creative. Just do what you're supposed to do, and you know that, and what your video viewers can easily relate with, right? That if they see it, they'll easily click on it. So here I'm going to click on the check mark, right? And this is what it's looking like. I placed my Capcut symbol. Just the thumbnail is basically about the text. Don't make your thumbnail to be so crowded. You can make this with a plain background. If should in case you want to make this with a plain background, let me just show you briefly. But I'll be leaving my thumbnail like this. With CapCut, you see, with CapCut, thumbnails made easy. A viewer can see this and easily click on it, right? So, but if you want to go for this type that don't have background, like let's go back. Just click on, imagine if you just imported this your image. Firstly, leave this letters out of it now. You want to remove the background maybe and add something else. You go to remove background, right? Then you click on auto removal. This is what it's going to be looking like, right? If you want to add colors to it now, auto removal, right? So if you want to add colors to it, you go back, click on background. Here's background, colors, pick a color you love to work with, right? Normally see some thumbnails that are like this, that have colors this way, right? You can just change it to a color or change it to an entire background. Okay, let's choose another background here. Let's choose another background. I'm clicking on image for my background. So here are some background provided here on the CapCut. Or you click on this small plus button, go to your gallery and select any background of your choice. Let's just pick a random background. You see that we've completely changed our background. Is either we'll change our background to those ones, or you change your background to this backgrounds that are already existing in CapCut that are so beautiful. Or you click on this plus sign and add a new background. If you don't want that, if you just want a plain background, this background is nice too. We can also work on that. Okay, so this is the background I took from my gallery, right? You can always work on it. You can go to, if you want to fix back your thumbnail to be like so, you can also work with this particular one because there is a TV behind it, and I'm doing everything I just did now to go back to the original one, right? So this is me trying to redo all the things I did. It's going to take a little time. Well, this is me just showing you, but normally by now I should have been done, but because I'm teaching you, it's taking a little longer, right? These are the plain backgrounds. In case you want to work with the plain background, I showed you how to do that. If you want to work with images, I showed you how to do that as well. So back to our original, I'll be leaving it this way, right guys? I'll be leaving it this way. Move it a bit. So once I'm done like this, so with Capcut, thumbnails made easy. So this is nice and simple. Just may want to leave, don't overcrowd your thumbnail, very important. And that's pretty much it. Once you're done, the next thing you're going to be doing is screenshot this, to screenshot it, because you see it's having a pro stuff here because we used this pro, and they will not allow. See what they are telling me to do when I click on save. They're telling me you are using pro feature. Join Capcut Pro to unlock all the features, right? So I don't have the money to join Capcut Pro, so I'm going back. I'm going to screenshot this. Once you screenshot, go back, then you click on this expand, click on expand, then click on image enhance and click there, then import your image, the image just screenshotted. When you're done importing it, it's going to look this way. You add, click on add, allow it to add it this way. Once you add it, is enhancing the video, the picture, sorry, is enhancing it. So allow it to enhance. What has finished enhancing, right? So you can either choose to save it, export it this way, or you crop it out. Let it look exactly like what you want to work with. Make sure you're cropping it correctly, making sure everything is okay. Then you click on the check button, voila. Then you click on the export button and export. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. See you in my next one. Thank you.